Oh no, we're live. I guess I could turn on the 240. Oh, where has my 240 been? It's right behind me. I am live. There's nobody watching. I'll sit here until somebody gets here. Welcome in. I see I got 3 people watching. Woo-hoo. Welcome in, CC. It's nice to see you. Don't really have a topic. Couple things I will throw out. I know I'm sexy. Mike, thank you for telling me that. She thinks my tractor sexy. That's because I just started. I'm aware, man. I'm aware, Jesse. I'm aware. I am very aware. And I got somebody else watching, so that's awesome. Other than me looking at myself, you know. Like to wish a happy birthday to my buddy Charlie. He knows who he is. You don't think you are, huh? Till I talk. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Boom. You know, I kind of messed up the name of the stream. It's missing an O because I'm mildly retarded today. But it's okay. We'll fix it real quick. Let me fix that shit. There it is. She took my bird and my bush. It's all right. I burned her fucking trailer down. Anywho's is what it, guys. We're going to talk about a couple of things. Nothing major. Nothing, that's shitty or going to make anybody upset. Did get some mail. I'm sure he's not in here. He's probably somewhere working or doing something. But I received some more stickers. It's upside down probably because that's just what I do. It's upside down, but thank you, Jeff Kane. I got one to add to the thing and one to go on, or one to add to the envelope and one to go onto the stand. So we're going to continue that way. We're going to put Jeff Kane up here. Because that's just what I do. Guys, I made some chicken wings for dinner. I ain't going to lie. I'm not a fan of, I like chicken wings. But I suck at making chicken wings. I figured that out tonight. I hate them, but I suck at making them. Man, peeling the stickers like trying to get your pecker out of your pants when it's wet. Jesus Christ. Jeff is on Foxy's Live. Well, good for him. Or whoever's. I don't care. I'm not part of that group, so I don't get none of the love, but I'll put the man on my fish tank stand. He was nice enough to send me a sticker, so I'll put it on there. So let's talk about a couple of things, okay? Let's talk about the future of Happy Place Aquatics. And we're going to talk about there's some possibilities. And if it does happen, it'll be great. I'm going to use a time machine. I'm going to go back in time and I'm going to turn myself into a fish. That way I can take care of myself. I'm joking. No, we're gonna take this room, or the fish room, and it's gonna be one-sided. The entire other side's gonna be gone. Just gonna have right here. Things that have happened. A lot of people know. Some people do. Some people don't. I will be in this house until the end of 2026. I will be fixing the house up. I will be getting it ready to sell. I may or may not stay in Ohio. Depends on how things go. If they continue going on the path they're going, I definitely won't leave. I'll just leave the county I'm in. But what's up, 3G? Welcome in. But, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. A man's got to do what a man does. So that's what's going to happen. I do want to talk about vertical live streams, though. Just don't scratch my sticker when you move. Well, when I do move, these will probably be the only tanks that go with me, other than my pond. I was going somewhere with something, and I forgot where I was going. Thanks for distracting me, Jesse. Appreciate that. Where was I going? You know, what messed me all up. Well, guess I lost that train of thought. There was that shiny red ball. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, I've been kicking around the possibility of maybe doing something different. Vertical stream. Thank you. Thank you. Vertical streams. I did a 7-hour vertical stream and I got 5.8 watch hours for 7 hours. I remember doing them a while ago and was getting 50 and 60 watch hours out of it. What happened? Has YouTube changed their algorithm so much that it's just they don't want to give you watch hours? Are they trying to make it complicated? I'm trying to figure this out because I can stream tanks all day long. And I mean, there's no watch hours. I could stream this entire room all day long and there will be 0 watch hours. I mean, it is pathetic what they're trying to make us go through to be relevant and stay relevant. I mean, for God's sake. And then you got some of the bigger channels, I'm not going to mention their name, that are doing the same thing because they're losing watch hours. Now, they're probably losing fame because they're peckerheads, but we'll leave it at that. But yeah, I mean, it's just not, I don't know. If anybody wants to join, there's the link. We could talk some shit. I said shit in the first 8 minutes. I think I said fuck in the first 8 minutes as well. Me too. My shorts getting 1.4K-ish, all of them before it was low. I don't understand what's going on. My shorts some of my shorts are going great. Some of them are bad. I don't know if you guys have enjoyed the waterfall shorts, but I mean, I went trekking through nature, climbing hills and shit to get, the videos that I got for these waterfall shorts. I mean, a lot of people don't enjoy that, but I mean, I actually, if you've seen the shit I had to climb to get to a couple of these, you would understand why I would be, kind of upset that I'm getting like 100 views on something. So, what did they change is what I want to know. It's what I want to know. I was watching a video today by another content creator. Goes by The Fisher, the guy Magnet Fishes. And he was talking about how his channel, since a couple of things have changed, he's lost like 25 to 30% of his revenue with more views. I don't understand what they're doing. Are they trying to make it to where yeah. What the hell? It was nice knowing you, Jesse. And Mark wants to know if he can have your tie. So I don't know. It just seems like that it's getting harder and harder to get views. I noticed that my watch hours for all of my videos went way higher when I stopped for a week. I might have to do something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something. You know, I noticed that my watch time hours are fluctuating like 30 and 40 watch hours a day. Like a couple days ago, I was at 311 watch hours or 3,011 watch hours. Today I'm at 330. Tomorrow I will be at like 385. I mean, they're just up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't understand it. It's like the short that I put out is the last one I put out is actually a men's mental health one. It's actually doing decent. I've picked up a couple of subscribers, you know, but it's just not doing what it's supposed to do. Sure, Jesse, blame it on the phone. Jesse, that's what your text message. Somebody said it was nice knowing you. I mean, you need to go back and read that, buddy. I don't know. Nobody. I'm not going anywhere, buddy. You guys are stuck with me. If you're around me and you like me, you're stuck with me. I'm that loyal dude. That is what I am. Where the hell's my Geo? Right there it is. And you guys act like nobody ever feeds your big asses. Guys, I got one Siamese algae eater in here. And I'm waiting for one of those two to get a hold of him. If one of those two don't, that wild Oscar is going to get it. It's going to be dinner. Or my Jaguar is going to get it because my Jag is actually putting on some size in this tank. You stole it when I was sleeping, huh? Good luck with that. Guys, I got another car. I don't know if you can actually see it on here. That's a good possibility. Let's see if I can pull this up. One of my customers at the shop was getting rid of their car because their daughter wrecked it. So got to do something. I've learned that if I turn the... There you go. Fucking screen. Bought a new car. It's wrecked. I'll fix it. What's up, Paulie? Welcome in. What is my thoughts on fluidized moving media? I think fluidized media is actually not a bad thing. I was looking into it. I was looking into K1 for possibly doing like a barrel filter for the whole room down here. So, whoa, I missed something. Where was CC talking about females? I missed something there. CC puts out decent content, guys. So there's a lot going on. I see in the fish hobby right now. The Aquatic News Network, guys, phenomenal. You guys should watch it. Oh, yeah, girl did wreck the car. What's up, Joy of Fish Keeping? Welcome in. Haven't seen you around in a while, Jose. Pile Aquatics. Welcome in. Welcome in. Who the hell is Mike? I know Mark. Mike is here somewhere. He was here a minute ago. He seen I was live. He jumped in and he ran away. Oh, there he is. See? Thank you, Cece. I appreciate you. Thank you. You don't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. So, as you guys know, Jimbo is a yeah. Jimbo has got a lot of things to clean up, a lot of things to do. I got to fix my house. Got to just get things moving and grooving. That way I can get out of here in a timely fashion. Gonna miss my house. I built this house. What's up, Garcia? Monster Fish Gal, welcome in. We're gonna go to the Joy of Fish Keeping real quick. So I don't know how much of this you've missed. I got demoted. I lost some money due to the demotion. Hip's doing good. It hurts. I had to come home today because I could barely walk. My leg was a little messed up and killing me. But, you know, overall it's doing okay. I think I may be pushing it a little bit too much. But I'm getting there. I appreciate you, though, Cece. I really do. Thank you. Garcia. 9-month member of the channel. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. Miss a minute, you miss a lot. Believe it or not, that demotion was 10 grand a year. Sucks. But it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it but sit back and just be me. Some point in time, I may find another job. I may look in a different field. I mean, it could be the field down the street or it could be the field behind my house, but it'll be a different field. No, I'm going to see if I can find something in just pure management. Get away from wrenching and just do it, you know, as a hobby, what it was intended to be. So 2025 hasn't been a good year for me. My channel members know. They were on the live stream when I revealed everything that's going on. But it is what it is. I mean, life sucks for everybody. We all get shafted one way or another. So it is what it is. Berto, I appreciate you posting that there, sir. Appreciate you. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I dropped a link in the chat. If it's something you would wish to do, you're more than welcome to pop up here. I don't mind. I have been arguing with people. My situation has got a little ugly. and I was given a ultimatum by somebody that has nothing to do with this, and I basically told him to kick rocks barefoot. You're not going to tell me what to do with something that I am the one that it's in my name. So it is what it is. What's up, Jamie? Welcome in. So, oh, thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you, sir. But yeah, so we are definitely going to move some things around, do some things different. Like I told Mark in the little chat that we're the Aquatic News Network chat, I will get with him about some killifish because I want to get into them. I would like to, get a nice planted 20-gallon long going. I've got all the stuff to do it, just haven't had time to do it. So, but yeah, I've not had any recent deaths in the fish room. Everybody's doing fine. Believe it or not, Daisy's tank stopped leaking. Maybe she was splashing water and I didn't see it. So who knows? We only got 5 likes of 14 people watching. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. I mean, I do put out content. I may not put out the content you like, but it's still content nonetheless. Things like cat, huh? I like that, Jesse. I don't know. It's like a lot of people think that just because they're in your life, they can control your life. I'm sorry. You ain't controlling me. I have got rid of some tanks. There's some more that are going to have to go away. However, I'm keeping my fry grow out rack because I got a feeling, I've got a real good feeling I'm going to have more fry coming. I can actually tell you I have more fry coming. What is content? Garcia, content is videos. You put out one the other day about the story of Birdo. We appreciate that. So it was a good video for you guys that hasn't seen it. Go watch it. Any of my moderators, you can, you guys know what to do. Live streams are live streams. Videos are videos. I know Tommy was talking about how when people post their content and other people's, chats and things of that nature, it can, hurt you in the algorithm, but I don't really care. Berto has helped me out a lot. Jesse's helped me out a lot. There's a lot of you guys that have helped me out a lot. So I don't mind helping you guys out. Yes, sweet Polly, I will be moving at some point in time. It to be at the end of that, probably the end of 2026, not this year, next year. That gives me time to get caught up on everything, figure out what I'm going to do with my life and then move forward. Whoever buys this house, I feel sorry for them. I really don't feel sorry for them. It's a really nice house. I mean, if you look at it from the front, looks are deceiving. It looks small as shit, but this house is huge for what it is. There's some people that's been here. Man, how's Price Tag doing? I haven't heard from him in a while. I'm gonna have to reach out to Joe. Thanks for explaining, Jimbo, because I'm getting old. It's huge. It's huge. Huge. China huge. My house is going to be made of 100% pure Chinesium. You only can find that here in America, pure Chinesium. Get right, doll. That's right. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to do to get my ass in the algorithm a little better. I am going to make a bunch more shorts out of waterfall videos that I have. Sorry, you guys are going to have to deal with it. Then I'm going to put together one huge video of all the waterfalls I've went to so far. So we're going to do that. Oh, thank you for saying fake news. Fake news. Welcome in. That's a new name. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you again, Jesse. Wife. Whose wife? It's interesting. That is interesting. La-da-dee-da. Why green hot scrubbies are better? Oh, Jesse's doing the green hot scrubbers are the best. Jesse is on a green kick now. I like that. We got the green toothbrush last week, and now we got the green pot scrubby. That's what I'm talking about. Ah, okay. Green's your favorite color. Well, welcome in, Mrs. Joy of Fishkeeping. Your English don't need to be good. We still love you. He loves green Menards buckets too. See, we're gonna get into bucket brigade, okay? We're gonna start talking about buckets. I'm gonna go pull mine out. I'm a Home Depot bucket. I'm the orange. I'm Team Orange all day long. Team Home Depot, baby. Team Home Depot. $99 subscribers and 6 videos. You got a beautiful picture of a Geo there. And some angelfish as well. Home Depot. Y'all ain't ready for this. All my buckets are currently in use. I repeat, all my buckets are currently in use. I'm a Petco bucket guy. Home Depot sucks, orange ass. So, fun fact. My bathroom is my bathroom is fucking Home Depot orange. Legit, it's the color of the Home Depot side. I did it on purpose. I like it. It's bright. It wakes me up in the morning because that's one of the first rooms I go into. You hit the light, you see the bright orange, and you're like, shit. Oh, guys, we got a special guest. He is so special. What's up, Mark? I know you can hear me, right? I can see you, baby, but if you can't hear me.
Hey.
Oh, I can see you and hear you.
All right.
Welcome in, sir.
What you doing, man?
You know, I'm sitting over here just, enjoying a live stream, kicking it with some people we know.
Sweet.
That's a wild.
Looks like YouTube stole my money. I sent you a $5 super chat and nothing.
So, what?
Yeah, not your fault. I don't do it very often, so they gave me a receipt and everything through my email, but they stole it. Jerks.
Bastards. The best bucket he's had so far is a sheetrock mud bucket. I can agree with that. Those are some tough buckets, man. Those sheetrock buckets are tough.
Oh, I can't pick it up. It's full of water. Here we go. Tractor Supply bucket. This is why it's so freaking cool. It's got a handle
nice
on
bucket.
the bottom.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so I can pour it. It's like $12 bucket, but it's got a I add a screw on top and stuff for it too. But it's got a nice strap for a handle. Yeah, now you're talking. So
Absolutely. That's a fancy ass bucket.
it is.
Look at Mark over here with the fancy shit.
Yeah, man. Only the best.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you're going out tonight to catch some things, huh?
Yeah, I was out last night. Then I was late last night, driving around looking for stuff, and then was out at a place called Hog Bottoms today. Didn't find anything. It's in the middle of Irving. Man, it's a freaking cool place. Shot some video out there. Hopefully I can get that set up later. And then tonight I'm going to go to a local park looking for some snakes for an educational event I've got Saturday. Looking for a rough green snake. I'm looking for a couple water snakes, like the broad-banded water snakes and a plain belly water snake and a diamondback water snake I can use for education. Those are real common here. I just need to go get them. Should be one park I know I should be able to find all three of those. The rough greens are cool because they'll hang out in the trees, kind of curled up, and so you just walk underneath them and shine a light up, and their bellies glow yellow. So they're like really easy to find. But at daytime, they're green and they're in the greenery, green vines, and they're a green snake. You can't see them. I mean, you can, but boy, you got to be lucky. So I'm going to be out last night, man. I was out till about 2 a.m. I got back. Can't get this thing to look right. What the heck? I went out to way out west and was driving around just kind of see what I could see out. But almost hit a deer, almost hit a cow. Because here they got just have open grazing areas where you have just cattle running around. You have a cattle guard so to keep them in on the fence lines on the road, and cattle won't step across them. So, but then you got to drive nice country roads, and sometimes there'll be a whole herd of cattle on the road. So you kind of have to pitch your horn and kind of get them out of the way. And I came up to it, and there's a small younger one on the side, but still younger. Is still, when you're sitting in a car, it's like eye level. The back of it is. It's still a huge animal. And I guess it got spooked because his mom was on the other side, and it came running, almost ran right into the side of my car. So I lock him up, and I'm sliding, and it runs down parallel to my car, and then cuts in front of me. And I'm still sliding. I'm like, I can't brake anymore, and this sucker comes right in front of me, man. It just almost clips my car. And I was like, I'd kind of suck hitting a freaking cow in the middle of nowhere. And then
it would have been
hog
that would have been a good one.
Yeah, that would have been bad. But then we got a big hog problem too, so I'd kind of given up. I was flying back home about 82 miles an hour, hit the cruise control, set cruising, and all of a sudden, boom, right in the middle of my lane is a huge hog. It's kind of a couple 100-pound hog at least. It's black. It's just, and there's no moon out, so it is. I didn't see it until it's like right dead in the center of my lane, and I'm doing 82. I locked that sucker up, and man, that car handles pretty good.
What is it?
A new car, but it's the first time I've had to do some evasive maneuvers.
Which vehicle is it?
Some serious evasive maneuvers. So what?
What vehicle is it?
It's a Hyundai Santa Fe. And it's weird because that vehicle's got some active braking stuff for traction control or something. Because when I was braking, it was fighting me a little bit. And I'm not sure I like that because you can feel it doing stuff with the brakes and keeping you from sliding. But I kind of had it under control. I was trying to do what I was trying to do, and it was trying to fight me a little bit. And that was kind of caught me off guard. I was playing around with the Sportage I had in the back roads like that. Like it has a fishtailing a little bit, kind of it's all flat, no one's around. You're just kind of screwing around a little bit in the dirt, kind of dirt gravel road, and it wouldn't let me. It would put the back brake on. It would just snap me back into place. I'm going like, what the heck, man? I can't have any fun anymore. This sucks.
I can get my my minivan to get loose in the rear. It's front wheel drive, but that ass will slide real nice.
Oh man, but that's scarier than a minivan. It's a lot of top heaviness and man, a lot more weight man, you got to be on it.
With a full tank of gas, she is 152 pounds.
Yeah, that starts fishtailing. If you don't, man, if you overcorrect or undercorrect, that thing will start getting really out of control fast. That's a lot of weight to to manage. You got to be ahead of it when that thing starts to come around, man. You got to get the front end, keep the front end in front. But growing up, I grew up kind of similar area you did. You're in Ohio. I was in Pennsylvania. as a kid
Oh,
growing
yeah.
up in these back roads and stuff, man. Twisty, windy, kind of hilly in my area.
Man, you get out there in those the Amish neck of the woods, it's all bad because those hills you go over, you can't see the buggies. I've almost hit one doing 30 miles an hour. I didn't see it.
Luckily, there weren't any Amish in my area. They were a little further towards the center of the state. I was clear on the just south of Pittsburgh, clear in the corner. That was growing up a lot of fun.
We got the Aquatic News Network crew, Tommy, in the house. Welcome in, Tommy.
Hey,
Joy
Tommy.
Fishkeeping. Mark is from Texas.
Yeah, from the kind of Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm kind of debating if I should go to Aquashella or not. I thought Saturday
Man,
morning I've got the event till noon. It's going to be kind of hot, so I might get that done early. So I'm not sure.
I was supposed to fly out in the morning.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
Hey, life happens.
Yeah, it
But
does.
you know what? For those who know, you know. You see the different Jimbo between, a month and a half ago and now.
That's what my super chat was, man. I was like, keep up the good work and keep a smile on your face.
Man, I mean, I'm out, trekking through the woods, finding waterfalls, doing things that honestly I probably shouldn't do. But you know what? How am I going to build any strength in my leg if I don't?
Well, and you also got this to worry about too.
Yes,
It's not just your leg; it's got the whole package you got to worry about.
absolutely. I got to sub to Tommy's other channel.
Man, that was some beautiful waterfall stuff you posted, man.
Oh man, I got a couple other ones I'm about to post. Wait till you see those ones.
Jump in a car and head that way. Only take me probably, I don't know exactly where you're at, but clear I can get to Pittsburgh in about 22, 23 hours. And I've done that straight one shot. Did a lot of times, one shot.
I am 20 minutes south of Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay. Yeah, it'd probably take me 20 hours or so. I don't know. I'd have to look. It's a long drive. I'd like to go to Keystone Clash, but that's on the other side of Pennsylvania. So I can't really do that one in one day. That's a 2-day trip. And then if I was going to go, I'd get a table and I'd have a bunch of fish, and my wife would do all of her cool craft and artwork stuff, man, which is just, man, phenomenal. And so I'd have to take a 2-day trip up, 2-day trip back, and the time we're there. Then if you have fish going up there, you start to get, kind of a long time having fishing bags and things. So I don't know if I want to do it.
I will be at the Keystone Clash.
Oh man,
that one I'll be at.
I'd like to somehow make it.
Anybody that's
even to fly up.
Anybody that's there will actually, you will see the real Jimbo. That's all I'm going to tell you. From you to here is about 17 hours, Mark.
Oh, that's not bad. I've done that. I've done went to Arizona, went to Mesa, Arizona. That's like a 16-hour drive. I did that just on a long weekend. That was not bad. Went up there and then went looking for reptiles again out in the desert. Man, I tell you what, if you've never been out that area, hit the Phoenix Mesa area and go northeast, and they've got there's a national forest out there that, I mean, it's thousands and thousands of acres. I don't remember how big it was. It's immense. And all you do is drive by your 7-Eleven, pick you up a little car tag. I think it's like $5 or $6. It was cheap for your car. Whoever's in your car, it's the car is what's actually got to have the permit. So you buy this one little permit. You drive up through it, and it'll take you all day long driving. But you could just pull up in there and pull over somewhere and just go walk in the desert. I mean, there's like no trails you got to stay on, nothing like that. It's just open. Driving through that, man, big old mountains and a beautiful, just a saguaro cactus, and it's just desert. And all of a sudden, come over a hill, and there's a big giant lake sitting there with boats on it and a big, huge cliffs. And it's like, what the heck is that? There's 3 of those on that trip.
For everybody that just come in, welcome in. Yeah, we were out. Well, I shouldn't say we. Well, yeah, we were out in when I was on my honeymoon, me and my soon-to-be ex-wife, we were out in Vegas. And, I mean, we went all over the place, man. We went to Arizona. We were in Shit, we went to California. We drove to Santa Monica. I was standing out front of the Hotel California, man. I mean, it was a good time. So I understand. We got out. We were out off of. We were out in the middle of nowhere, dude. And there's like trees everywhere. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, we went from just sand to trees. I'm like, okay, we got to check this out.
Yeah, if you do that too, you go up in the mountains, keep going up towards Flagstaff. You go north of Flagstaff, you'll start getting the mountains and the pines and start getting the forest.
You get snow too, the higher you go.
Yeah. Temperatures cool off and it's nicer.
Man, I'm standing at my hotel room. I'm on the balcony and I'm looking at the mountains when I'm in Vegas, right? And I'm watching it snow. I'm like,
well, that'd be cool.
Well, you got me fucked up. It's supposed to be warm there. Oh man, the funny thing is when we got there, it was in November we got there. And it's in the 60s. You know what I mean? Those people were walking around in hoodies and jackets and shit. I got on shorts and a t-shirt. People are looking at me like, aren't you cold? I'm like, this is warm, man. It's like 12 degrees at home.
And man, yes, West Texas is gorgeous. One of my favorite places. I'm taking anniversary trips out there. My wife and I get to the Davis Mountains. Oh man. And friend and I go out there. We take a week and we'll take a bunch of group of us to go out and hit Sanderson, Texas, which is kind of just east of going into the Big Bend National Park. We stay there and we'll just take the whole week and barely get any sleep. We're driving the whole time looking for everything. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous out there. There's elk. We almost hit elk a couple different times out there, which is surprising. Lots of mule deer and regular whitetails and jackrabbits, cool snakes, and all kind of cool invertebrates, like, all kinds of different scorpions. There's a bunch of different species of scorpions and tarantulas, and you got the camel spiders, they call them, sulfurids, or the sun scorpion, another name for them. You got the big vinegaroons. You ever heard of a big vinegaroon? They can get about 3 or 4 inches long, and they look like a emperor scorpion. You know, an emperor scorpion looks like it's sells in stores. The big black things, the big old pinchers, looks like that. But instead of having the stinger on the back, it's got this like little, almost looks like an antenna coming around the middle of their butt. But if you pick them up, they're called vinegaroons because they'll take that little antenna and squirt vinegar on you. And it smells like vinegar. It's a defense mechanism. But they are way cool.
Man, you were full of information.
I'll never stop.
I like that.
Yeah, I like knowing where everything's at, and push around here. I made the calendar up of all the venomous snakes of Texas, and I knew my area around here good enough that I could find all the different habitats, because Texas has got every kind of habitat you can imagine, but there's little small areas around here that look like the habitat from all over Texas. So I was driving around with different venomous snakes, putting them down, photographing them, and made it look like they're in their natural habitat, even though I didn't leave North Texas.
Jesse was talking about his phone acting goofy earlier.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, mine's doing the same thing.
Now I'm having deja vu, like this has happened before. I don't know why. Maybe I shouldn't touch my phone.
Yeah, my phone is acting just dumb.
Man,
it was just sitting here going off for no reason.
Oh.
It's just vinegar, so he's just a pussy. I knew it. Oh, that's messed up.
So yeah, they're going to do the Central Texas Herpetological Society is doing a trip out to a place called Independence Creek Reserve, which is out in West Texas, out in the middle of the desert. There's this awesome, pretty wide creek that runs through there, and they have a preserve set up for it. And man, they've got like Texas cichlids are in the water, Mexican. I think there should be Mexican tetras there. A bunch of other just cool stuff, man. Lots of cool snakes and stuff. And I could have went with them, and they even have a little place where you can actually stay in like cabins. And I was like, oh man, this is great. But then I found out it's on the weekend of the next DFW Expo. that they're having on the 7th of June. And I'm like, oh man, I can't go out there. That would be so freaking cool. I wanted to hit that preserve because it's kind of restricted. You can't just show up. You know, it's not like one of those things you just pay an entrance fee or something to go to it. It's a pretty private resort, pretty private the sanctuary thing. So man, I was wanting to go to that bad. But, oh well, I know enough people. I'll probably call somebody and I could probably set something up. I want to go out there some other time.
If you're talking about this tank right here, it's a 240 gallon, 6 foot long, 30 inches high, 24 inches deep. It's a small tank. Jim's a midget. Yes, I am a midget. I'm really 3'4.5", and that's what that's what my Crocs on. It also says here that I'm fucked up and I talk like a fag. Tommy knows what that's from. I like bags.
I wish I had room for a tank that big. That'd be cool.
I'm hoping to get into. I like my 75s. Okay. At some point in time, the 75s are going to be the smallest tank I keep, other than my 10-gallon Fry grow out rack. I'm. Yeah, I want something bigger. You know what I mean? I got some 125s here. I'm going to double stack them. I may end up with 2 more 125s double stacked as well. Because my dream tank is a tank full of Walrus.
Oh, wow.
You know, Walrus apicanthoids are beautiful. They're ugly as shit. They're cute when they're little. But when they get big, they get that big red eye and they're just plain. You know what I mean? But they're cool fish. They're the poor man's discus, basically.
Oh man, no. Long-eared sunfish. That's a poor man's discus. Absolutely gorgeous. Easy to keep. Way easier than a discus.
So I've got into this with people and they're talking that you can't keep discus with sponge filters. Yes, you can.
Why couldn't
I got a 75 upstairs, 4 discus in it, and a bristlenose pleco albino running 2 60-gallon large aquarium co-op sponge filters on air.
I mean, realistically, any fish, there's parameters it has to have. There's can be extremes, it could be whatever. There's always going to be some kind of parameters. As long as you meet those parameters, it doesn't matter how you meet those parameters. When things get too far out of the parameters they can live in, that's when you have a problem. But as long as you can do something to keep those parameters, it doesn't matter how you do it. I mean, you could do it Lucas Brett style if you wanted to, or you could go all out and put, FX4s and go crazy and overfilter everything, but how you want to do it. As long as the fish ain't suffering, it doesn't really matter.
I wanted to do, this is going to sound really bad. I wanted to do that tank with 4 aquarium co-op sponge filters on each side on a power head. That's all I wanted to do. It would have been 8 sponge filters. I thought it would have worked, but I didn't.
Yeah,
now you see all that down
cleaning
there.
It would be a pain. Just be cleaning it would be a pain because you'd have to be constantly in there. Trying to keep those clean and everything, and stuff goes everywhere. And it's no matter what you do, you're going to get some of it. So every time you do a change, you'll be like making a mess of your tank, and then wait a day for it to settle out, and it'll probably piss you off because you'll be in there all the time. And so it'll work, but it's be a lot more maintenance.
A lot of myths about discus. That is correct. Flatbed said, wait, you have to keep your discus at higher temps than a 76 to 78. I better tell mine. I've been keeping them too cold. Actually, I'm not going to lie to you. My discus are in 84-degree water. Now, I have some F-Zeros or F1s, whatever the hell they are. F-Zeros are wild caught, right?
Yeah, because F1s would be the first generation.
So I have F-Zero Yellow Banded Akara. And they're in my 125 over here. And they are at 84 degrees as well. So for people that keep Akara, you would know that Akara can and will get ick really fast. I mean, they will get them faster than any other fish. So I keep them warm. That way I don't have issues.
Especially with the wild caught fish like that, too.
They're used to wilder parameters.
Parameters get a little tighter with the wild caught stuff.
Yeah.
At least from what I understand.
and they're doing well. Holy hell, my pleco was out of my 125. I haven't seen that fish in a year.
You heard my voice. It's like, what the heck is that?
I'm pretty sure. Mark, I'm going to have you up here more often.
You
That's
just need some
wild.
killifish.
I'm waiting on those, buddy.
I know. Right now, my inventory is low, and I think I'm going to shift some gears, do things a little differently. Right now, it's kind of haphazard. It's like the tanks behind me were going to be grow outs. Now they've got some breeders in them, and half of them are grow outs. And I've got a lot of species. Some of the species I have trouble breeding, other ones that I just have too many of. And so I've got it's a mess because nothing's organized. It's just been thrown together because I'm kind of building it up. Didn't really know where I wanted to go. So just kind of throwing it all together, see what works, see what I can breed, see what I can't. Now I'm kind of figuring things out what people want too. I mean, there's no point in me breeding a ton of something I like, but if nobody else likes it, then I'm stuck with it and it's not good for me to fish or anything else. So
Yes.
I'm going to find me a core group of fish that I know everybody likes and I like the Fun Little Panchex Gardner Eye, a couple different strains of those, the gold ones and the normals, and then do the same thing with Aphyosemians Australs. There's a couple different ones of those I want to keep and try to keep a good stock of those at all times. And maybe one or two other pairs, and then kind of throw some experiments, some stuff in there, and then just have some other non-killifish. Like I'm like the little pseudomagills, little blue eye. Sometimes they call them blue eye rainbow fish, but they're not rainbows. But I like those guys. I'm breeding those guys pretty good, so I might get several strains of those going. How many tanks do you keep per species? I have 2 species, 6 tanks, and it's difficult to manage already. Right. Well, see, that's the problem. I don't have a set number of, because I might have 3 or 4 tanks of breeders for one species, and sometimes some will be reading those, some won't, and so I'm trying to, and I just put the fry in my grow out system, get them bigger, then I throw them in tanks like this. So I might have 2 or 3 tanks, and it gets kind of spread out. I don't have any kind of rhyme or reason for things. I haven't really thought it through. I just have a ton of tanks and throw fish in it and see what happens. To the point now where I'm starting to understand how the gears, how the mechanisms work, and what sells, what doesn't, what time of year things sell, what time of year they don't. So now I'm going to start really shifting gears and start narrowing it down to make it more successful, easier for me to kind of figure out what I even got. I mean, because it gets crazy after a while. So I'm going to go to the American Killifish Association, their national convention, and I'm going to put a ton of stuff in there for showfish. I'm probably going to get rid of a lot of fish, and because I want to try to win the what is it called, the Killifish Exhibitor of the Year award. So, but I don't know if I'm going to make it, because I was at number 1, but then a couple shows went by and I didn't send anything because I hate shipping them. I've had some bad luck with shipping, put it that way. Really weird stuff happened. So I'm not shipping it. So I'm just going to wait till it comes here and put everything in there. But some people have passed me up by a lot. This one guy, the guy was just below me, and he blows me away. Now he's got like 100 points more than me. So I'm going to pull all the stops out. I'm going to throw everything I can in that show. And then you have to auction off everything that you put in the show. Now there's some fish that I like, so I plan on doing is just buying them back. So if they place, they do good in the show, I'll buy the suckers back. Now they're show animals. They've placed, they've kind of, I know they're good quality stuff, and so that's my plan.
I don't remember which ones you were talking about sending me, but whatever ones you send me, I'm going to be happy with. So
I think it was Golden Wonders we talked about, the Golden Wonder Kitties.
Yeah, or the easier ones, I think you said.
Yeah, they're easy. There's everything I have pretty much is easy. I don't do the super complex. I've got some rare stuff that the only time they've been in the country, I think a long time ago, there's just a couple of them were brought in. I've got some of that, and they're breeding for me. So I've got some of those. I don't have a lot like I hoped. I had a bunch of fry, but I went and checked the fry grow out bins, and there's nothing in it. So I was like, dang it. So I got super busy. There's a ton of stuff going on. I wasn't able to feed a couple times a day like I like to, and I think I just fell behind and wasn't able to keep it going, which sucks. I got too much going on, so I've got to make some decisions too. I just want to bust my ass 10 times harder, or do I want to back off some of those responsibilities? I might scale down how many fish tanks I keep going. That's something I'm looking at. There's a couple tanks. Like I've got, you can't see it in front of me. I have a rack of 10-gallon aquariums. Well, that's one of the first racks I built, and I built them on the floor. So there's a 10-gallon, there's a 2x4 on the floor with a piece of wood on it, and my 10 gallons are on top of that long wise. And there's 9 of them total. So there's 3 rows of 3. Well, that bottom corner over here, man, I can't see what's in the tank really. I can't access it very good. Draining water out to pain because it's on the floor. You can't siphon it really well. You have to actually, like the python would suck it out. So I can't stand those tanks. So I'm like, just take those tanks and empty them and be done with those bottom tanks. So
that's why I pump the low tanks.
Yeah. Now live and learn. Hey, it was a learning experience. I learned that doesn't work anymore. So everything now is up off the ground some.
Yep.
I still don't like my low tanks, but there's a lot better when they're at least a foot off the ground or so. That's not so bad. At least I could sit down and I could see in the tank better. These I have to probably lay on the floor to be able to see what's going on inside of them.
I'm missing the
nice,
Geo.
Pretty fish.
Which one?
Your Oscar.
I've got a wild caught one in there too. All right, there's my other Geo. I like these Geophaguses right here. This Geophagus speni. These guys right here. And this one right here.
Oh yeah,
like beautiful fish.
Mm-hmm. Never kept the cichlids a whole lot. The typical African. The Lake Tanganyika and all that kind of stuff. I haven't done that a lot, so I don't know much about those guys. Angelfish and stuff like that I've kept. I've got quite a few of those right now.
That Oscar is just over 2 years old. I mean, shit, man. He was that big when I got him. And that sign is 16 inches long. He comes to right here on it. He comes to the H.
That's pretty impressive.
15 inches. I don't think he's going to get any bigger. I hope not.
He's going to be a tank buster if he's too much bigger.
I got my Jaguar in there now. I'm looking at it right now. It's right there by the rocks. That little guy's actually packed on some stupid size.
Mm-hmm.
I got my
eggs. Found some eggs in my gardener eye tank. They're in the hornwort. Oh, that's cool. I found some hornwort in Lake Weatherford. Not Lake Weatherford. Was that Fort Worth? Over in Fort Worth. Lake Worth. Found some hornwort over there. That stuff, obviously, it's in the local water. I put that in tanks. I can put that outside. I'll put it outside. Oh, my goodness. It'll fill up. I have 275-gallon totes that are like completely full of hornwort. There's got some algae mixed in with it, too, a little bit. But some of that stuff looks so beautiful. It just loves the water.
So
that's what I sent you, some of that.
Yeah. Did you have like the small batch duckweed in with you with any of that?
I'm sure there was some probably floating in it. I mean,
I got some duckweed. Finally.
You're welcome.
Finally got some. I don't care. I wanted it.
Okay. I should have sent some. If I'd known that I didn't know that you wanted it when I sent the stuff, but if I could have give you some of the bigger leaf stuff that's really nice. I just got to be real careful because there's some dotted duckweed, and I cannot do anything with dotted duckweed. That's a prohibited species. I can't do it. I forget. Is that the one that's invasive? No, I think that's the one that's protected. Well, either way, I was selling duckweed because I was being real careful. I didn't have any of that in my collection anywhere. And one day it's hard to distinguish the dotted duckweed from the other stuff. But I ended up finding some stuff that I thought probably was dotted duckweed. So I got rid of it and then I quit selling it because I couldn't. It's just, it can be mixed in and you would never know it. I can't take the chance that somebody would, take the time to figure out what I'm selling and bust me for something stupid.
Welcome in, Car. Thank you, Car. Appreciate it, man. I'm I've been trying for the last 5 years to get duckweed. I've managed never to get it. I had water hyacinth and something else. Water lettuce, I think it was.
Yeah.
In my goldfish pond. And I'm going to be honest with you, it multiplied real nice. But for some reason, it started to smell.
I don't know. I haven't had it because it's illegal here. I can't touch that stuff. I've
So
seen
I got
that
rid of
local waterways is choking everything out.
So I got rid of all of it, the hyacinth and the water lettuce. Now I have I've got all the stuff you sent me, and thank you for the snails too, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's probably probably a ton of
Oh
snails
no,
in there.
appreciate that. I got puffer food. I have a
Oh
puffer.
man, if I'd have known you'd want the wanted some snails, man, I could have loaded you up. You'd have gone, holy crap! I'd have loaded you up because I get so many snails. Basically, I get snails because I overfeed my breeder tanks and my fry tanks. You overfeed them suckers, man. You just get these snail populations that are just. I mean, you come turn lights on in the middle of the night and the whole class is covered. You're going, oh my!
I keep snail in my fry grow out tanks too. They keep the tank clean.
Absolutely, I make sure I have snails in every one of my fry grow outs. I go out of my way to be sure.
Yep.
I'll
I'll throw a handful in there, and the next thing you know, I've got a population. And it keeps my puffer fed.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, baby severums that eat it. They'll eat snails.
Doesn't surprise me. What kind of puffer?
Just a little Amazon puffer.
Okay. My wife wants one of those.
They're cool.
We had a figure 8 for a while, and we've had the little pea puffers. But I like to get the Amazons are pure freshwater ones, right? Or are they brackish?
Yes, they're freshwater.
Yeah, there's one or two of them that are like completely freshwater. The other ones are kind of the figure 8 is supposed to be fresh when it's young, and then gets more of the brackish as it's older. To understand.
This
is what I get all the time. I get people sending me requests. That's a request for a snake ID. It's just a Western rat snake. So I'm sitting here.
Garcia says he eats snails with hot sauce. Well, congratulations, man. Flatbed, you were supposed to ship me a bunch of fish, and you never did, man. I'm still waiting on those swordtails and all of those. Bladder snails. I've got a bunch of those. I've got bladder snails. I've got what the fuck are they? Ram's horn snails. I've got a few called it a black racer snail, but I don't understand what it is. It's just a black snail. It looks like a Nerite snail. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I've got a red one. It's pretty sure it's the same thing.
And
I don't mind snails because, like I said, my fish will eat them. So will my Oscars, believe it or not. I've watched him chew. I've watched that big dude chew up a snail. I had one snail in that tank. Not anymore. I don't. At one point in time, I had four algae eaters in there. I got one.
I've got a yo-yo loach that keeps my 55-gallon clear of snails.
I've got a monster yo-yo loach.
And he's about 15 years old, and he's about like that. I don't know how big they usually get.
I got one like that. He is 3 years old, 4 maybe.
Oh wow! Yeah.
I had a population of snails in my tank I couldn't get rid of. I got assassin snails, right? They didn't assassinate.
Keep up. Yeah.
So I got 6 yo-yo loaches and chucked them in there. Within a couple of days, I had a snail population under control, and then slowly they started to die off, and that was the last one standing. And I'm like, man, that dude's huge. So he's over in my in a 55 with all my tetras. I probably got 70. The hell are they called? Stir-by, or not stir-by? The hell are they called? Starts with an S. They're not skirt tetras. There's some little ugly ass tetras.
Okay.
I've got probably like 75 of them, but they're only that big.
I thought about breeding. I've got some neon tetras that are, man, the females are blowing all up. I thought, man, it'd be kind of cool to breed a bunch of neons and fill a full tank. You got a couple hundred neons in a tank. It'd be pretty cool.
Oh, man. Can you imagine a 300-gallon tank with like 500 neon tetras in it? You could probably go a little harder.
That'd be cool.
That would be
a tank I could dig.
Put some Corys at the bottom.
Put a big stump right in the middle.
Yep,
so
watch them swim around.
Watch them go around, yeah.
Put a bunch of Corys at the bottom. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, a big group of them going across the bottom, man.
Yeah. That'd be a beautiful tank.
Man,
now somebody's got to steal their idea.
pygmy cories. Put like 1,000 little pygmy cories in there. Because mine will go, my pygmy cories will go all over the thing. They won't stay just the bottom. They're in the back picking at algae. There'll look like 6 of them in there, and they just all hang out together.
See, I hear everybody talking about pygmy cories and panda cories. I can't keep either one of them. But I can keep standard cories. X-ray tetras would be cool too. Absolutely.
I was looking what time it is. I need to go feed my pups and then go look for some snakes real quick.
Go do what you got to do.
All right, man. Good talking to you.
I appreciate you coming up here.
Hey, no problem. Have a good day.
You as well, man. Enjoy. Good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, I have got to take a short intermission. I will be right back. You guys can watch the 240. Sometimes you just got to go. All right. I am back. I see a lot of people disappear. We got 4 people watching. That's awesome. But yeah, I didn't go live Tuesday night. I had an event happen at work. For those who don't know, I have a minivan. Yes, I don't have kids. I have a minivan. Minivan was in the parking lot at work. My boss decided he wanted to mow the grass. Well, they had just put in a new gas line down the backside of the building where my van was parked. And there was gravel there. And he just proceeded to run over top of it with a Skag lawnmower. Needless to say, pelted the whole side of my car. It destroyed the passenger side rear sliding door. Took the paint completely off the door, dented it in probably almost an inch. It's going to cost me almost $1,600 to fix my van. Yay. So Tuesday wasn't a good day for me to want to do a live stream. So, yay. And then looked me in the face and told me he didn't do it. Real fucking winner right there, let me tell you. Could have been me. I'd have fixed his car, no questions asked. It wasn't like that before. He knew it wasn't like that before. It is what it is. I know he doesn't watch this, or anybody that knows him watches this, but you know what? Dude also likes to talk shit about me behind my back to other people, knowing, or actually should say not knowing that those people are going to come to me and say something to me because they actually respect me. So yeah. He about to lose a real good employee. He done fucked around, he gonna find out. Fuck around and find out. I like the name of this stream. She took my bird and my bush. She didn't take shit. She took what will belong to her and rolled. So it is what it is. Fuck around and find out. You were correct, Aquatic News Network. FAFO, baby. FAFO. But yeah, I got up here, figured I'd come out tonight, hang out with you guys a little bit. Just do the damn thing. Enjoy a live stream. I did some laundry. I really need to mow my lawn, but it's been raining here again because, springtime in Ohio is rain. It just rains and rains and rains and rains and fucking rains. Hopefully we have a nice Memorial Day weekend coming up. It's a 3-day weekend for me. I'm going to go have some fun. I'm going to go to a nice place and just relax. Kick it with some good people. Maybe drop a line in the water. And just enjoy. It's going to be a good time. Good time, good company, good people. Stress-free. And Jesse, you need to let me know when you're getting that tank if you're still watching, buddy. Because your fish are getting pretty good size. Just saying. Oh. I'm going to crisscross applesauce that shit. Oh, they got a tornado warning in Michigan, guys. That's kind of far away from me. Yes and no. It's kind of far away, but not really far away. If you're watching, don't forget the like button. Don't forget the subscribe button. Appreciate that. We now have 3 people watching. I guess Thursday night wasn't exactly the ideal night to go live, but it is what it is. What are you guys' thoughts on this being an all Oscar tank? Maybe I should turn it into an all Severum tank. Look at that Oscar. Little dude's packing on some size. Little dude is packing on some size. Oh shit. Look at that. Look at that parrotfish backing that Oscar down. Yeah. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end this live. I'm going to go and do some laundry. Finish some laundry, I should say. I want to thank everybody that was here tonight. I want to thank everybody for their donations. Especially, I want to thank you guys for being part of the Aquatic News Network, if you are. Also, want to thank you for being part of the Happy Place Aquatics family. We appreciate you guys. Me and the fish. And I'm going to say my pup, she's upstairs. She'd appreciate you guys too. So, guys, thank you for being here. Enjoy your night. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, it's your hobby. Do it your way. I'm out.